Do that.
Who, me?
Do that. Yeah, you did it perfectly.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, weird. Because now it says it's connected to your Yeti, which is what we
Okay.
wanted. Okay, Lauren, you talk.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
We got this.
We'll get there.
did it.
It's fine. Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys. Is this what it's going to look like when we actually do it? I wish my face wasn't so close. Like, how do I? Let me back the heck up.
I'm cool.
Oh, I like that top.
Isn't that better? This is my Papa Orange. Okay. What do you guys want to talk about?
Now that we're in,
I can read my friend's story about her horror spray tan story.
Why do I feel so nervous about your friend's story?
yeah.
No, it's funny. It's actually so funny.
Okay, read it.
Okay, so she's a night shift worker, and so she was on night shift, and the day she's supposed to leave before like vacation, she's like, I need a spray tan. Okay, so she goes, so I decided, like any organized person, that the night before my vacation was the perfect time to book a spray tan. So I jump online to find a local well-known home business, and by some miracle, there's an early morning appointment available. I book it immediately and get the confirmation text. I show up the next day, follow the directions, go to the basement apartment. Door's unlocked. Head downstairs, lights are on, but no one's there. I'm standing there for about 5 minutes like, hello, no one answers. Then I realize I left my phone in the car. With my husband, great. So I go back out, grab it, come back in, sit in the reception area and text her like, hey, I'm here. And then, within minutes, I hear banging. Like aggressive, rhythmic banging. Followed by very enthusiastic, very unmistakable noises coming from directly above my head. It took me about 0.3 seconds to realize I was not early, I was just extremely inconvenient. I was basically sitting in the basement with front row audio to the spray tan artist living her best life upstairs.
Wait, like not like banging, but they were like banging.
They were banging. Yeah.
Who was hanging? What is
She's like, I sprinted out of there, got in the car, absolutely dying laughing. My husband just looks at me like, what happened? And I couldn't even form a sentence. I was laughing so hard. So I text her again and I'm like, hey, I think I may have interrupted. I'm actually heading out of town, so I won't be able to come back like I was planning to come back anyway. She replies super casually like, first day with no kids here. Sorry, hon. Have fun on your vacation.
Didn't even apologize?
Didn't offer. She called me right after and she's like, you're gonna die. And I was like, go on, please. She said she didn't even say like, oh my god, girl, so sorry, like let me get you in for a free spray tan, something.
I would have been mortified. I would have been deceased. I wouldn't. No.
I mean, I think I still would have gotten the spray tan. Is that bad?
No, I mean, as the spray tan artist, I would have been mortified. I would have died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, as a spray tan artist, I feel like it's like you need to, maybe she was so embarrassed and that's why she didn't want to own it. Like maybe in her mind, she's like, I lost that client. Like, why even? But look at now we are talking about it.
That could have
The whole world to know.
That could have been dealt so much better, like handled so much better by the spray tan artist. Like Kira could have become like her best friend and they could have just like laughed about this for years to come. But to just be like, sorry girl, whatever.
What was her response? It was like first day away from the kids.
First day with no kids.
Yeah, I don't know that she was embarrassed because I just
I understand completely because you should have seen your girl this weekend. Oh my god.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, tell us, what were you up to?
So you guys,
Girls'
as you know, I was pregnant for 9 whole months, and then I've had a baby for 3. So it's been over a year since I've been out. Over a year since I've been blacked out, let's say, right? Like I've been out of the house, but like I haven't been like out like I did. But okay, so girls' night, it was one of my best friend's birthdays, and she was like, my only wish is to go out with you. So we convinced all of our like husbands, fiancés to get together. And then we went out and had a little time. Keep in mind, I had 0 food in me. For some reason, I started drinking. And you know, when you start drinking, you get a little excited. You're like, I don't need to eat. Like, I just want to keep drinking.
No.
That's never happened.
No, never. Never.
Like, I don't need food. I need more tequila shots. So I just
Oh my
had
God.
all day. Did I send you the video too, Lauren? I wrote a bowl.
She wrote it.
twice. I got off. I was like, I could do it better. And I got back on.
I need to see this.
Oh my gosh. And then I was like that friend where I was you, Lauren. I was like, no, we're not going home. We're staying out all night. I was just like,
my God.
dancing queen. But it was fun. It was I'm still hungover.
As
But
I'm getting text messages in the middle of it.
At first I was texting her and I was like, I want to go home. I miss my
I
baby.
go home. Where's my baby?
I just like I did not want to leave him. I was like, I was immediately regretting it. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? If you can't get out of something, get all in. So I just started like,
There you go. Yeah.
what you should do, right? I started drinking. I started enjoying myself. Next thing you know, it's like
Riding a bull.
midnight. Our husbands are like, we went out at 5 p.m., you guys. Our Uber driver, we were like, where should we go? And the Uber driver was like, well, it's 5 o'clock, so you probably should go home. Like, but yeah, I get it.
All in all, it was a great time.
When I feel like as a new mom and like the kids are away, I've never even seen myself like that, you know?
I mean, and the recuperation time is brutal.
No, not worth it.
Mhm.
That was
Brutal.
probably my one and only time for the next while, because having a baby and being hungover is a whole nother ballgame.
But you'll just get wiser now and you'll start eating in between. You'll drink a ton of water because you still want to go out and have a good time. You still want to let loose. So
Listen to how fucking sweet my best friend is. I'm out. She convinced me to not wear nipple pads, right? As I need because I'm breastfeeding. So
Yeah.
sometimes it just squirts. Lauren, you'll learn this one day. She's like, you can't wear nipple pads with that outfit. So I'm like, okay, like we'll try. We go out, nipple padless. Let me show you the shirt to begin with.
oh, that's awesome.
No.
So cute, right? So I'm in this red top to begin the night. So cute.
Mhm. I love that top.
Yeah, so
And
cute.
you know, squirting everywhere.
you-
Probably
Everywhere.
after the bull riding.
Offering shots.
So then she takes me into the bathroom. She's like, switch shirts with me right now. So the next thing you know, I'm in her shirt.
Oh my gosh, how cute.
That's a real best friend. That
That's
is
And she put on the milky shirt.
She put on the milky red tank. She put me in her little like, this is some girl I met that night. She's my new best friend, Kylie.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That's when you know your energy and you're just such a girl's girl. You just
Yeah.
meet people and they'll swap shirts with you. But that wasn't her, it was your friend.
I want to hear about your guys this weekend. Lauren went on a bachelorette.
I went on a bachelorette, and I don't drink very often, and I was just like, I am gonna keep it tame. I did not keep it tame. The bride's daughter was there, and she's 20, so I was like, I'll wingman you, and I was running around the bar, bopping around like, you're two-stepping with her, and I was like hooking it up, and then I had a 19-year-old frat kid come up to me and be like, my friend wants to like dance with you. He's interested in you. I'm like, I am
Dance
cool enough
with
to be his mother. If I had a baby at 15, I could be his mother. And he was just like looking at me like, what the hell? And I was just like, how old do you think I am? He's like 22. I'm like, wow, you just made my
Really
night.
compliment.
You made my life. I love you. I'm married.
No, you
Bye-bye.
have fantastic skin.
You both do.
It's the
No,
halo.
you do too.
No,
Don't
no.
even.
No, you do.
Makeup. This is makeup. You're glowy. You're
You
glowy.
are. Are we all
No, but-
spray tanned right now?
I'm
Uh,
enjoying it still.
You're in Dahlia.
Mine
Killing
needs to get scrubbed off, but yep.
Old tan. I'm
Are you
tan.
still an Iris?
I just resprayed Saturday, and Iris, yeah. But this lighting in here, it doesn't show very well.
The dahlia looks beautiful on you.
It looks really pretty. That complements. I may like this more than violet on you.
No, but the thing is, I think I was technician error. Like this arm is so much lighter than the rest of my body, but I think it's because Tom was so nervous during the live.
Don't
That
you go and blame Tom for this.
No, because I told him I was like, just get one leg so I can walk out and show everybody the side by side.
Okay.
So focused on not getting my other leg that he didn't really get my arm.
as
Because
dark.
my arms next to my legs are different colors. My legs are still like so dark.
And usually it's opposite. No,
Same.
The
No,
lower-
no, no. Typically my
Right?
legs are lighter than my arms. Yeah.
well, and they fade faster because I shave every single day.
Yeah.
So
Do
annoying.
you guys shave your armpits every day
Every single day.
with a spray tan too?
Yes, I have to. I don't
I
like
feel like-
hair.
Do we start like gradual tanning our armpits? Because my armpits fade so fast.
Yeah, last time I sprayed myself, I actually sprayed inside my armpits a light coat. And I don't yeah, and when I don't teach that way and I don't spray tan that way, but I did it to myself because I do shave every day. But it was a light
did-
coat. Did it work?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good. I would show you, but
You know, okay, wait,
I'm
you
doing
guys.
your armpits right now.
no.
Yesterday, I'm laying on the couch with Tom, and I had my arms just like up as one does, right? And I see him staring at my armpits, staring, and I look at him. I was like, "Are they hairy? Like, what's going on?" And he was like, "No, I just heard on the podcast the other day that some people have armpit fetishes." And he was like, "I was trying to understand why." I'm like, "Wait, is my armpit not like beautiful?" No,
It's a beautiful pit for sure, but I not for me.
We don't kink shame around here, but that's not our kink.
not my thing. Yeah, the feet, I barely have come to terms with that.
Okay, I thought you were about to confess that you love.
No.
I wouldn't
No.
judge you.
No, no.
Okay, so we should gradually tan our armpits. Someone needs to come out with a product
A deodorant with DHA in it.
that, like, kind of just because that's whenever I put up my arms, it's like,
That
oh,
was
she's
good.
very tan, you know?
A deodorant with a little,
You do it?
like a 6% DHA.
Guys, we gotta get Vlad back on here. Vlad, is that possible?
Glad come back. We need your ingredients. Let's make it happen.
Formulation file that for me.
No, honestly, I'm writing it in my notes because we're gonna do that. Deodorant that smells good.
Formulation, file it up.
Okay. I wanted to tell you
Adam,
guys something.
I feel like you have to now tell us what you
Okay, I was like, let me skip out of about my weekend.
Natalie, tell us about
I know she was up to something. I know it.
Okay, this weekend there was nothing exciting. The highlight of my weekend was trying to, which is why I didn't want to show you my arm. So I have this little skin tag, and so I got, like, you know how skin tags grow, like they can get on your neck or whatever. One grew in my armpit. I don't have any on my neck, and so I bought this thing from Amazon. And went over to my parents' house and had my stepmom freeze it off. And she was like, Natalie, I'm burning you. And I was like, do harder. She was like, doesn't it burn? I'm like, yeah, it burns pretty bad, but just keep it on there. I want to get it off. So anyway, now my skin is burnt on my armpit. And the skin tag is still hanging on for dear fucking life.
Just rip it off.
I don't know how.
Just have like an antifreeze or something.
That's what I bought. And so you have to like kind of pull it and like freeze around it. Should I go to the doctor and just have them do it? Absolutely. Will I? Probably not, because I'm
Do the whole check at the same time, you know?
Some of them need a little extra freezing. I think you're supposed to like space it out if they don't fall off right away. Yeah, it
I
depends.
mean
Don't ask me like I'm a skin tag professional, but I've battled a few in my days. My husband, just
Natalie's like, go harder. I need
wait,
it
go all the way around it. She was like, I am. But it burned, and now the skin is super sensitive, and it's like a little red circle. And now I just have to wait for that to heal, and hopefully it falls off. If not, I'll go.
just do it again. Yeah, you guys.
No, because I'm like, this is not it. My stepmom was like, let me tie a hair around it. I'm like, it's not. No, I don't want to do
I don't
that.
want to see. Send me a picture later.
Okay.
Wait, I love how we're like showing off our armpits and talking about armpits, and you like have this whole armpit dilemma happening in the background. You're like, fuck. Like, why is it?
I was like, nobody ask about my weekend, please.
Okay, that seems very
No, that was Sunday, and I other than that, kids stuff, and yeah, that was it.
So you weren't hungover like Lauren and I. All
No, so I've been on the workout little kick right now, and it's a lifestyle change, Brian.
family guy.
I've been working out for 2 weeks.
I'm not. I'm like, this is week 3 of 5 days a week, and so I'm sticking with it. I feel so much better. So I haven't been drinking until this weekend. I drink Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Excuse me, what?
But I can drink. I don't get hangovers. I just
What's your like secret? What do you do to not get a hangover?
I think I just drink a lot of water in between.
And
Yeah.
she eats food, Katie, like you should.
And I eat.
Typically, I have the opposite problem. Typically, I'm like, give me all the food.
Okay.
But I just got so excited. I was like, this
Girls'
is
night.
no.
Yeah. Love that.
Love it.
What's everyone's week looking like? Are we busy? So many things to do.
I have a busy week.
What?
I don't know. I was doing the Scott Disick or the Kim K. Sorry. Like, I live my whole life in memes and reels, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I have a busy week, boo. But I do. Spray tanning wise, it's super busy. I've got sports in the evenings, tutoring tonight, mom stuff. Like, I'm so boring. But maybe a little date this weekend.
Oh, go on. With
First date?
someone new?
Tell me,
What?
not the gym. Gym guy.
No.
Like
Wait.
GYM. GYM.
Okay.
Oh, no, I knew. That's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about other. We love him.
Yes.
No, but I am going to be hanging out with Jimothy Cricket. That's what I call him. In a couple weeks, he's coming out to visit. So I can't wait. We're going to have a wild weekend. He's already planning. He's excited. But no, I think, I don't know, maybe another little surprise date this weekend. We'll see.
Can we start naming them all? Like they all need to have nicknames so that everyone
Absolutely.
can tag along.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's this one going to be called?
I think a segment should just be like.
I'm literally writing
We'll
down.
debrief. Yeah.
I'm adding it.
No.
We're living vicariously through you.
You know what? So when I started dating a couple of years ago, well, was it a year ago? No, maybe it was 2. Whatever. It was so fun because it was like so just out there and like meeting people on apps, which I'm not on the apps right now. But it was just such an adventure that I talked about it on social media and I gave them all nicknames and all the things, but I don't know. I just did it more for fun. I didn't think I was really going to find anybody. I don't know. The apps they're terrible. What?
Did you end up finding someone? I mean, it didn't work out.
So I ended up dating only for like a month. One guy, and social media loved him to death. And then we ended up just
You were in the bathroom, like talking about your
Oh,
date.
yeah. No, I did, like people were so invested that they would post on the stories, or then like they would text message like the salon number because that goes to my phone, and we need an update. We need an update. It was hilarious. And so I would give updates depending on how good or bad it was going. But some of these men, like they weren't high quality, I feel like, on the apps. It's hard to decipher who's like just good, high quality men and your standards. And so it was fun. And then one of the guys I ended up becoming really good friends with. He's still really one of my good friends. Our kids are really good friends. I think that's really the only one that I still chat with that we're great friends. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I prefer to meet somebody, like, I'd rather it be organic. Like, let me just run my cart into your cart at the grocery store and oops.
Is that so
Running down the stairs at the gym and like, oops, bump into somebody. Like, let it be. Let's have a cute meet
Lauren.
cute.
Lauren said, "Is that still a thing?"
I don't know. Yeah, and no, it's totally still a thing. Why you think
Ask you a
men don't?
question. Where's your mic?
Mine?
Yeah.
Why? It's right here.
Well, because I'm just thinking, like, do you guys like those? Sorry, side note. I was just
Oh.
looking at it.
I don't know any different. I think so. But I think we do need a windscreen. So we have to look into getting that.
And then
Oh, I can hear you way better when it's close.
Like this?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh. Okay, shoot. Well, I didn't want to like laugh and go on the mic and then
have it like 4 to 6 inches away. So like,
Oh. Can you
Like,
hear mine
what's
better too?
is a hand like 5 inches? 6 inches?
what's 5 inches?
I do have a good 6 inches.
So like do that. Put it like right there.
Okay, well.
Oh, that's perfect.
I'll hold it on my belly.
Should I
Oh my
get that
God.
one?
My apron belly will hold it up for everybody. It's fine.
I'm gonna get it.
Should I do a take along with everybody when Jim comes out? Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Take us along.
We're
I
gonna
think
we're gonna tear up the town.
No, you shouldn't tell him. And you know what you should do? Like drop a poll and be like, what do you want me to do next? Should I kiss him? Should I grab his hand and run in the rain? Should
We're
I?
gonna control your entire date
And, like,
together.
whatever gets voted on, you have to do.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think that's
Okay.
fun.
So is that bad to post it? So I had somebody that I was dating. And he was like, you shouldn't be posting stuff like when you're dating and showcasing that. I'm like, why? What do you care?
Well, what if we just did like a close friends segment and only certain people?
Oh,
That way it's not like the whole world. You can
okay.
kind of pick who sees it. And then
Okay.
whoever is on the podcast with us gets front row access.
So
Okay.
does Jim know? Like, are you guys like planning this as like you guys are like going on a date? Is this like...
No. We're like,
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Don't even try to lie to me.
no, we are just we've been, yeah, we've been good friends for I think 6 years now, and we've been wanting to meet for the last couple of years. So he's making a trip out here to meet with a customer, but 2 for 1. So, yeah, I'm sure. But I would say, and I know, like, there's definitely chemistry.
Yeah. He's your Aladdin, and he's gonna take you on a magic carpet ride. Right. Your magic carpet. Something.
I don't have a carpet. I shave every day, remember?
I got hardwood floors.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Yes.
That
She's
was
laminate vinyl plank flooring.
What is that? Oh my God. Yeah. So we are planning. Originally, he's probably going to have to come around my kids too, which it's fine. I don't actually bring anybody around my boys, but we've been friends for so long. Usually there's like that, whatever. But I'm like, yeah, we're friends. He can come around them. But I'm hoping that my old in-laws, they're supposed to be coming out. And I think I'm going to have like an actual kid-free weekend where maybe we go back to my house to check on the dogs. Other than that, I think we're going to just be hitting the town. Checking on the dogs.
Yeah, you'll be really checking those dogs. I need play-by-play updates because we're
So, yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. But he's like, we text like all the time. He's super excited. We're both excited. It's going to be a good time. We're going to eat some good food. I told him we'll go by the pool. We'll like just get like a day pass or whatever hotel he's staying at and be poolside and drink and snack on nachos.
I like that.
Yep.
I love that.
Yep.
Love the nachos.
No,
of
all
course.
the whole thing. The pool, the
It'll be
nachos.
fun. It'll just be fun, and we laugh all the time. So I like we text. I tell him all my stuff. I don't. How do I always end up in like these friend zone situations? I don't know. Not like friend zone, but I end up. I guess that's how I don't know. Good relationships are. You're friends first, right? Yeah, yeah. I like that. But my kids were being so freaking savage one night about a week and a half ago, and we're on the phone. And you can hear my kids banging on the door. They're like, "Mommy, let me in." I was like, "Leave me alone."
You guys, I'm squirting.
Oh,
I
that's what
feel
she
it.
said.
That's a feeling not all girls get. You are a lucky girl.
You lucky girl, you.
I'm like trying to secretly look to see if I have pads to slip in, but I don't think it's gonna start. You see it?
Oh, yep. That's awesome.
I'll just do this.
Huh? Oh, yeah. So my kids, I'm like, "Can you hear them? They're savages." He was like, "Oh, I can hear them." And I'm talking. He was like, "Natalie, what are you eating?" I was like, "I'm eating a cookie." And he was like, "Where are you?" I said, "In my closet. I'm eating a cookie."
Hiding from your kids in your closet, eating a cookie and talking to him.
He starts laughing so hard. He was like, "Oh my God, that is the cutest thing I've ever heard." I'm like, "Cute. I'm hiding from my savage ass kids." Eating a cookie. What?
That sounds like my husband. Like I have to do that to him.
It's hilarious. So then he created a whole thing and he told me, he was like, "You should create closet cookies for moms." And then he created, him and his friends created a logo of an actual mom in the closet eating a box of cookies. He's onto something. He's like, this is your thing. We're going in on it together. My friends want a piece in it. I'm like, do I have investors in closet cookies?
What makes it a closet cookie? Like you just eat it in a closet? Like are you gonna
One that
put it
doesn't have a big crunch. Like you have to
What
have like,
is-
very
No,
soft-
it has to be squishy. We don't want crumbs.
and it has to be undercover, like it has to be labeled like broccoli or like something that kids do not want.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go eat my snack and it's like it looks like a healthy snack, but it's
Yeah. But they're chocolate chip.
but there's no broccoli inside.
No,
No
crunch. No crunchy wrappers.
No, we like squishy cookies.
I feel like kids can hear a crunchy wrapper from a mile away and they just zero in on that and know there's something good going down. So
My kids want whatever I have. It doesn't matter. They like broccoli too, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
That's why I lock the door and rock back and forth in the closet eating my cookie. And I went in the closet so that way he couldn't hear them banging on the door. And he could hear them anyway. And he's like, "What are you eating?"
A cookie in the closet.
Cookie. He thought it was adorable, so there's that.
I,
that's really promising. Is if he thinks your closet eating is adorable.
Honestly, and then there was something else that I did that he was like, "That is
You
so cute."
thinking you could plug a USB into the wall.
He was like, "That is so adorable." He thought it was so adorable. I'm like, thank God somebody thinks my my lack of knowledge is cute because, yeah. Mm-mm.
I think he just likes you. I think that's a good sign. So what should we have him do on their first date?
Make out.
I want to be in this microphone. Guys.
I know.
Not connected. So you're gonna go to the pool. Okay, so we need to have some like options we can throw out your way.
Yeah.
I think you have to do a what's it called cannonball.
A cannonball. Like I have to do it?
No,
You
she's
have to.
probably gonna like. Are you gonna be like full
That's
beat
not
makeup
sexy.
hair? No.
Jump in the pool and do a freaking cannonball? How is that?
I think you guys should be playing mermaids in the pool. He can be the
Yeah.
shark. You can be the mermaid.
No George Washingtons. Nope.
No, they're actually
When you
George
go down and you
What's-
flip your hair.
Marie Washington,
Oh,
his wife.
guys, I'll send you a picture to the group chat of me trying to do that in Cuba. It looks really bad.
Yeah. I'll be mermaids. I'll play mermaids with him.
Yeah, play mermaids. I love playing mermaids.
Is there a water slide?
No, it's like it's a nice rooftop pool. The one I'm thinking that I'm like, we should just go there. Yeah. And
It's your one weekend without kids, and we're
it's
like, ball, mermaids, waters.
yeah, we're gonna have a good time. But if the kids are there, I'm like, we'll go out at night and I'll get a sitter, and then you can just hang out with me and the kids during the day. He said, yeah.
Can you go back to his hotel and like sit in a hot tub after the bar?
I thought you were about to say something.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think there's gonna be a hot tub in his hotel room. In his
sit in his lap.
Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be times to be had. Times will be had. I haven't been out for a weekend. That's weekend of. I planned my whole son's 9th birthday around this weekend. So I'm doing his birthday the weekend before. It's the 15th. So we'll be hanging out the 15th, 16th, and I think he goes home on the 17th or 18th. It's gonna be, not you guys putting it in the calendar. I'm just kidding.
I'll remember. That's
I'll remember.
Mom's birthday is the 14th. So we might be sitting on some things ourselves over here.
Or somebody will be sitting on something, yeah.
No, but I think that would be so much fun to just like be a part of it.
Yeah. I know. But without him knowing, all 6'3" of him.
He's 6'3".
That's what he just told me that. He said something about he didn't want it. I'm like, we're gonna go swimming. I told him to leave his sandals with socks at home. He was like, what's wrong with sandals with socks?
He looks not 6'3". I thought like 5.
I said the same thing. He was like, yeah, I'm 6'3". How tall are you? Like 5'5".
If he's saying he's 6'3", then he's like 6.
Okay. Yeah. 3 whole inches to fib about? I'm 5'5".
No way. I thought you were taller.
Really?
Lauren, how tall are you?
5'4".
Ooh, I thought you were taller, actually.
Katie's got long legs, so I know that she's tall. She's probably like, what are you, like 5'7"? 5'8"?
It's a good guess. You're close.
5'6"?
5'7.5".
Oh.
Like right in the middle.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, okay, I knew, Lauren, you were going to be on the shorter side. 5'4". That's not like short, but it's not, I wouldn't say you're tall, right?
No.
I have to climb my kitchen counters to get to the top cupboard. That's my height.
Yeah.
That's my height.
And you're 5'5".
5'5".
5'5".
5'5".
I've always wanted to be like 5'6", like a little bit just, or like 5, somewhere around there. You know?
I like my height. I feel like, well, 5'4", 5'5" is where I wanted to be, but I don't know. Just so I could wear heels. I think too, because my first husband, I was going to be inappropriate. Sorry. I was going to say rest his soul, but he's alive. Just
He's dead to us.
He's alive and well. But he was short. He was a little short king. So he was only 5'8", and like nothing. You want to be like tossed around. Yeah, you want to look up. You want to be able to be picked up and like tossed around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was little. So now in my dating series, that's always like 6 foot and up. I want to look up.
My shortest, I think like 6'3" and up.
I like 6'3" is, yeah. The last guy I dated was 6'3", almost 6'3", 6'2" and something.
Lauren, how tall is your husband?
He confessed to me. He told me the truth right out of the bat. He's like, I'm 5'11" and a half. And I was like, you can keep that half. I like that you told it.
Yeah, but 5'4", 5'11" and a half, that's good. Yeah. You can still look up and like
his strength. Yeah, and he's like he's a bigger guy, so if I want to body slam him, I can, and he can take it. Like,
oh shoot.
Oh, you gotta go.
Yeah. Let me see.
She's not here. She's late.
Yep,
Let's
she's here.
cancel her.
Okay, let me go. I'm gonna go.
I'm like, hop back on like later today?
Yeah.
Lauren, what's your
Um,
schedule later?
Let me just
Text me. She's here. Bye.
Okay.
I'm gonna generate some clips. I'm gonna make sure we can hear each other from this recording, and then we can have some feedback.
Okay, and don't say anything about Jim.
Obviously not.
Yeah. But we can tease like the dating stuff, but not Jim. Yeah. Okay.
Katie, I can
Love you
stay on
guys.
a little bit longer if you want to stay on, and we can just like make some plans and stuff.
Bye.
But-
Let's do
Okay,
that.
bye.
Okay. Yeah, because you know what I'm gonna do after this is watch this. I want to hear what the microphones sound like
Yeah.
and make sure that that sounds good. And I want to see what Riverside does. I've never done a session. I've only done webinars. So I just want to see like what happens.
Because I was talking to Colton, he was just like, if the sound is not good on podcasts, he's like, I will not listen to it. So
Exactly.
like, because he's like my nails, he's like when I was like FaceTiming him and like he could hear like my nails like clinking off it, and I was like, shit, do I need one of those ones? Because I'm a fidgety person.
That's the thing is when you just did that, like I can hear wind too. I think you do need like one of those wind covers.
Well, I was gonna
But
hold off on buying one.
sound is really clear.
Okay, I was gonna hold off on buying one until we did like
The branded ones, but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I can get one. I can just get like a cheapy one for now, and then yeah.
Yeah, see, I think that's almost why I think I shouldn't get that mic because I'm the same way. Like I'm gonna be like moving it and like
Yeah.
fidgeting. That's why I wanted just one of those.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah.
All right, and then
Okay, so Well,
maybe we can like clip some of that segment of me telling the story and post that. Do we have an Instagram made yet?
no,
Okay.
we need an Instagram. I
And then-
created like through Riverside, I created our podcast, which is going to just like distribute it to Apple and Spotify. If we want YouTube, we can.
Mhm.
But
I think so.
you think so?
Yeah, like
Like-
I remember when I first started, like I was looking on YouTube trying to find videos, and the only ones I could find were of Gina. But like,
Yeah, Gina's all over it, and
I-
Kelly.
you can make money off that, like too, right? Let's monopolize on everything.
Okay, so then maybe we do, and then we can take clips. Riverside will just generate clips. We post that onto TikTok. We post that onto Instagram, right?
Yeah.
But what would we like share on Instagram? Like, is it just gonna sit there? Are we gonna just like? I feel like we kind of need it, huh?
Because that's where like the majority of your followers come from, right? So we can send all those people over there.
Yeah.
I know you're probably like, oh my God, I don't want another Instagram account to monitor, but like if we just have a login and we all monitor it together, I have time.
Yeah.
I can monitor it, and yeah.
And
I
I
just-
like that sound that you chose. I think
Okay.
we should do that. So I was playing around with like the editing side of this, and so easy just to drop in the intro if we want an outro. I think though we should record us three saying something and mix that in with the music.
Do we like the one where it was like welcome to dopamine hits to like
Yes.
light up your brain and everything sunless or whatever? Welcome to dopamine hits where we light up your brain with everything sunless.
Yeah.
Well, we can each like take a turn saying that, and then whoever sounds the best just gets to be the intro.
And then we should say like, "Hi, I'm Katie. It's your girl Lauren." Like do some sort of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know, and like I know we want it to like flow really easily, but I feel like we do need like
A few topics to talk about.
No, 1,000,000,000%. I think we need to have structure, but also like let it go
Let it-
places,
Yeah.
but then come back to our structure. So what I was thinking for the first episode was like we introduce ourselves a little bit. We don't have to go that far into it, but just so like people know our background in tanning, like who they're listening to, why they should listen to us. We should talk about why we started this podcast, what you can expect from it, why we chose the name Dopamine Hits, like what they're going to get from it basically. And then like maybe we do something fun for that first episode.
okay.
And then after that, I feel like we should have like a repetitive structure,
Yeah, totally.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think that structure should look like?
So we'll figure out whoever's gonna like, cause you can just record it and then clip it and then just reuse the same intro for each one instead of us having to redo it every time.
Yeah.
And then I feel like after the first few
Few episodes. We probably don't need. Do we need to introduce ourselves every single time? Be like, hey, it's Lauren. Hey, it's, or do we just kind of like? No, we
What
do, because I feel
do?
like
What
Glow the
people
Fuck Up does that. They reintroduce themselves, like your girl Steph Taylor, Kelsey.
Well, because okay, the way I'm thinking about it is for me, most of my podcasts, I'm not watching the video. I'm just listening to it. So it's nice to hear the name to the voice again,
Okay.
at least for
Yeah.
the first few until like we're established a little bit more. And then maybe
Okay.
we got it. Or I don't know. Is that weird? Like,
No, I don't think it is. I think that we should just get our little intros like all locked in, and then we'll do the confession hotline. We can do, and I can reread that one again if we don't end up clipping that one. I can just use that one again. And then,
story, topic of the day, real talk, practical takeaways, fun closing ritual. I like that.
like, we should still stick a little bit in Sunless. Like, I know we're like talking about Nat's like dating life and stuff like that, but we should. People still want to still get something out of it, so I feel like a little bit of information will be good.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
Yeah. Like, what were we just
That's
talking
why
about?
I think we should have like almost like a topic of the day, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like
Yeah.
that's kind of like the meat of it, but then we can also go. I feel like I need to go like listen to some podcasts to see how they're doing it.
Like, okay, so for example, Glow the Fuck Up, they have their segments. They all go off on tangents and do whatever, but they always, okay, so the next topic we're gonna like kind of thing. Oh, I just hit that, see. They circle back. Like,
Okay.
I like their Facebook craziest thing they read on a Facebook group. I like that. Like, not that I want to copy that, but I feel like our
Yeah.
confession would be kind of something like that. So, I don't know what we call that one. We just call it like the dopamine confessions or something, or
Let's think about that.
okay. And so we can name, I think that'll be a good one because I love juicy stories and like gossip and whatever. But
Is that the not gonna lie thing?
yeah.
We should call it not gonna lie. I think that's so
Okay.
cute.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think, yeah, like what I was saying this morning, just like those taboo topics that people don't really talk about or like
Mhm.
think about because it's not directly related to business, but I feel like your mental health is also controlling your business, right?
Mhm.
It's like all of those things. And like for me, motherhood, and maybe for you, it's like being a new wife and like trying to balance everything and all the things, you know?
And I want to like, I don't want to come on here and be like, I'm the best in the business and I know everything that I'm talking about. I want to come on here and be like, I get nervous when I have new clients. I do.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I can talk about that, you know?
Let people relate to the human aspect of it all.
Yeah, because the majority of people who are listening are, yeah. And I do like how us going on live and including people in it, and I do like, you know, interviewing people too, because it's just really good marketing strategy is the more people that you involve within the community, the more they feel involved with your what you're doing and the more they're gonna listen. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like I noticed, for example, with Glow the Fuck Up, they're only posting celebrity spray tans now as like, you know, celebrity like tan of the week, and I'm just like, it, you know,
It's not like it. Yeah, I want to see like the real.
I want to see Tina down the road spray tan that looks fly on this like photo shoot that she did. I don't want to see Miley Cyrus's spray tan artist get fucking spray tan.
Recognized. Yeah.
You know she's
Yeah.
good. That's why they're hiring her.
Maybe we should do something like maybe not spray tan out of the week, but like something that's community oriented like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Shouting out like even if we're just looking at like really cool branding or like, you know.
maybe whatever that topic is, we can like find some examples in the real life coming into the podcast episode so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna do like a good. I do my best work when I just sit there and I take everything off my agenda and I just let my brain think and I like, you know, I let myself go there.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna see what comes out. I'm just gonna have a pen and paper, aka my
notes app.
my notes app.
Yes.
And just like let it come out and see what ideas come. Maybe
Yeah.
do the same and let's just
Okay.
because when are we gonna start recording? Are we starting this next Friday?
Do we feel confident? Are we like ready to go?
Nervous.
Or we-
I don't feel ready. Do you?
No. Should
don't
we
feel
give it
ready
like
at all.
one more like test run, one more like us like next
I
Tuesday?
think one more test run. I'm gonna get my mic in. I wanted to see what your guys' felt and sounded like.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna do it though, because I don't trust myself. I already know I'm gonna be like,
Let's do like a real practice segment where we like have it all organized and everything, and then we just go in and just start talking about whatever topic, and then again we can take those and like clip it and stuff like that and use that for marketing as well.
maybe we go in, yes, we go into the next one with that like flow structure that we would want. That way we can kind of see how
And
we
our
are.
intro and outro and like whatever. Because I guess like once we do this, like do you go back in and then you can like chop it where you need to and cut things out and okay. Because like so if we say something and we're like, oh my god, I just verbal vomited and I should not have
Maybe
said
just
that.
say cancel, and I'll go in and I'll delete it.
Okay. Good. And then I do like the idea of lives. I feel like that's something really different too, and then people can like tune in and hang out with us.
But we should have like a topic going into that live, so it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, we need to just like really map it out.
I know. I feel like everyone's lives are just like we got so much different stuff going on, so it's hard to like zero in and like do it. I need tasks. I need jobs. I need to be like, hey, Lauren, you're responsible for this, and then I just
Okay, what do you feel really good about being responsible for?
I don't know. Let me go through the list here. Do you want me to find like I guess
Okay, so let me I'm going to put these little things in front of it so we could say if we did it or not. Because this is good, but we
Okay.
do need to do YouTube. So I'll put YouTube down here. Order neon signs, record practice. Okay, so refine, which you kind of did that, right? The core identity.
are we happy with that? So because you can use that for like Spotify and YouTube, right? And
Mhm.
Apple. Does that sound good? A cozy, unfiltered podcast for spray turners who are obsessed with the industry. Now let's hang out, talk clients, business, boundaries, and reality behind the reels. Once a month we go live, so you can join the conversation. Occasionally bring on artists and brands to share what actually works behind the scenes. Does that sound good?
I think I think it's good. Like, I don't really know what our podcast is about yet, but that seems like it is, right?
I know, that's what I'm struggling with. I'm like, what are we doing
are
here?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like we're spray tans.
I think once we come up with our segments, we'll feel so much more confident,
Yeah.
right? So I
Okay.
think that's our next big task is
Segments.
like segments.
Okay, let
And
me
I think
just
we all contribute towards it.
okay, I'm starting a new little section in this thing and I'm gonna write something. So we're gonna do not gonna lie.
But is that a weekly segment, is not gonna lie, or is that like a
Yeah, I feel like that's a good like ease because like you know some weeks we'll have a whole bunch of them written in and we can just kind of like
okay, so
scatter
people
them.
can submit them whenever they want, and then we'll take some and read them out loud and talk about it.
Yeah,
Love that.
we can post it to our stories every week. Like tell us all the juicy things that just happened in your business as a spray tan artist if you get spray tans. I wonder if there's a way that we can tap into the broader audience of not just artists but people who enjoy like clients. Like how do we reach clients as well, or do we?
Oh, I see what you mean, like people getting the spray tans.
Is there a way that we can appeal to both audiences as artists and clients?
Well, that's why I feel like I like our name, because we are so broad. It's not just like spray tan artist tap in. It's like really any
Yeah.
beauty profession, any entrepreneur, anyone can really tap in. So I don't think we have to like hone in on spray tan business ownership. You know what I mean? But I think that we should talk about it throughout each episode. But it doesn't have to be like the core focus.
Okay, so it can just still be like girls just hanging out and like talking about our lives and stuff like that. We can have like a spray tan topic and then just like a general, even just like women in business topics, like us just as female entrepreneurs, like, you know, like you said,
like
how you're balancing.
Somewhere in here I saw you said like current events. I liked that, where it's like we could talk about what's going on in the sunless industry and like our opinions on it, just like
Okay. Current events dash our takes. Okay.
and then yeah, I think that we could talk about, because okay, we're recording every Friday. So
So Tuesday,
Tuesday?
right? And we post on Fridays.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I have every Tuesday blocked
No,
off
you're
from now.
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I think I did Friday, but that's fine. totally
Well, because
fine.
we had said we were going to record for Tuesday and then
Yeah.
post Friday. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Oh wait, no, I'm a liar. 11 a.m. Tuesday. Okay, we're good. I don't know why I
Okay.
thought Friday. Maybe because it's going live Friday. Okay, so not gonna lie, current events. Topics of the day. Of course, we're gonna have like a good topic of the day, right?
Mhm. So,
This is harder than I thought. And I think, yeah, and I think we just have like really fun topics. But you already have down here. Look at you.
I just. Where? Oh, yeah. Those are pretty general.
I don't really think we should discuss like brands too much unless it's like I loved the spray tan solution. You know what I mean? I think we should try to say brand neutral.
So then how does that work if people want to like sponsor your podcast, but you can't talk like
No. So in that case, like Nuda is Glow the Fuck Up sponsor. So they talk about them every single episode where they like have like a little Nuda just launched this or like they say something about Nuda.
yeah.
Which
So
I
then,
think eventually we do that, but maybe stay like a little bit more. I don't think we should say anything negative about brands. Right?
I want no Carla Kolmolkas in their DMs reaming us out. No
I'm scared.
Kellys. Yeah. Um, but I feel like equipment, we could just go with Fuji because they are the king of the equipment. Like Maxi misses
I
shit.
feel like Zoom is going to sponsor us.
I'll take it. And then how do we want to like go about all that? Because I know like money is always like a funny topic, but do we just, you put it in a bank account and we just maybe pay ourselves a little bit and then save it up and then we use that money towards like us all getting together and meeting up or like going and meeting up with like
No, I love that idea. And I think we can like reinvest and like keep growing this. And maybe like our trips can be part of the podcast. So it's like still a business expense. You know what I mean? And it's just like it's growing. And then maybe we can pay ourselves a little bit more as we go. But yeah, I think we can get a business bank account and then all of our expenses for the business can be drawn from that account. The three of us can split paying it off equally. And then everything that we get deposited also goes into that account. And when we pay ourselves, it's like an equal.
Yeah, I wonder if like how that works for me getting access to that and like being able to like put money me being able to put money into
Oh,
it.
because you're CAD. We'll figure it out.
I know I'm the complicated aspect, but I'm gonna be so honest. I'm so excited to be the Canadian, like being able to talk for Canadians because I was talking to Deb from Vancouver, and we were like talking about how there's like literally nothing in Canada. We don't have the community that they do here. It's like in Canada we're always years and years behind everybody else, and it's gonna blow up. And I said to Deb, I said this is our opportunity to capitalize on this and be known in the Canadian industry as like some of
Yeah. Pioneers.
pioneers of it because I was
Yeah.
talking to her because I took her training.
for the consultations.
Yeah.
And I was like, you should just be focusing more on training because as a Canadian, when I go to buy someone's training, I'm paying USD for that. So I'm paying,
Yeah. I don't know why you guys aren't like doing more for each other.
I don't know.
I feel
It's
like
hard
yeah,
because Canada's so big and it just feels so spaced out. And like if
yeah.
you're not living in like like a big city, it's so hard to like for me anyways, to like be able to really just go and connect. Like if I need to go anywhere, I'm traveling hours and hours.
Damn, I didn't know it was that big.
Like I'm 13 hours from Vancouver drive.
Holy fuck. Okay.
So But yeah,
We're on.
but like I mean, for like I feel like we should definitely go interview Annie. I feel like that would be a good one. I asked Deb if she wanted to be on the podcast and tune in. She said yes. She's spicy as hell. So like
Who?
she'll be saying Deb from Vancouver.
Hold on, I'm taking you out there because I need to check on Tom. He has Benny,
All right.
and I know he's going to be so pissed. Hold on. Tom? Are you pissed at me?
Are you done?
Kind of. I'm just bringing her out here, but I can finish out here.
It's okay. I can let you guys go too.
no.
I don't.
No.
You're not done. It's okay.
I do have a client in 20 minutes,
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
but it's fine. I'm good for like another 10. Is it okay?
Here, let me take him. Go work.
I-
He's just been sitting out here with Benny so that I could be back there.
Hi, Tom.
Hey.
I got him.
Hi, Benny.
Sure.
I'm sure. We're just chatting about
Yeah.
planning.
Cool.
I think, okay, Annie would be phenomenal. I think she was so cute. But I feel, okay, between us, I feel like that interview could have been a little bit more fun. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm
I
saying.
want to
I
be
feel
like sitting in the chair with our 2 microphones, like I'm actually like an interviewer, and like I'll
Yeah.
bring my sister-in-law to like film it for us. Then we'll have the 2 microphones, and then I'll be like, take me in. I want a tour of your back bar. Show
Mhm.
me like the process of how it all works. I want to see how this whole big business ticks.
No, exactly. And I think like that's what I think is going to be our gold mine is like the things that people don't talk about, the things that people don't show.
Yeah.
We go there.
Like I want to see what's in your cupboards.
What's up, you? You a good boy?
He's just like,
You're so big now.
oh my God. Can you believe that like that came out of your body?
No.
Yes.
I mean, thankfully he was half the size, but what? I grew this.
that's crazy.
I made you with some help, but
Uh,
you know, I did most of it.
You did most of the work.
Okay, well, I'm gonna write down some topics too. I'm just gonna let my brain think. Like I'm gonna think, what would I want to know, right? And then, yeah, we're gonna have a good flow. I think maybe you're right. We give it like one more week. That way we can post like some of these clips.
I hate rushing. I hate rushing things
I don't
because
want
then
to
it-
feel. I don't want to feel like I'm like catching up the whole time or like trying. Like I want to be in a good place before we launch
like
it.
I want to launch it and be like we're professionals. And
We're-
I know that it all comes with time too, and you know, no one's podcast is like perfect right out the gate, but like I do want to make it like I don't want someone listening and be like, holy shit, the conversation went this way, up and down, and it's just like, what am I even listening to? I want there to be like a flow to it a little, because it is like that when it's just like people yapping 2-3 different things at a time. You're like, too much.
Overwhelmed.
Oh,
Maybe my homework today will be to listen to some podcasts and just like see how they do it.
yeah. Like Call Her Daddy. Like I feel like, you know, years ago they always still had like topics or like, you know, main things that they wanted to talk about.
When it was the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. See, that's the thing is like there's 3 of us, so it can get very like sidetracked.
Yeah. Very chaotic.
So we're gonna have to figure that out.
So
I feel like we're gonna have to like reel us back in.
I feel like
Maybe we have a code word.
well, what we can do is just like each segment, the one person leads it.
Okay.
So like one of us can lead like not gonna lie, the other one can lead like the topic of the day, and then we just take
That's a
turns.
good idea.
And then yeah.
I think that's a really good idea. So everyone just pick the segment that they feel like the most excited about,
Yeah.
and then yeah, you lead that one. Reel us back in when we get a little sidetracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
What do you think, Ben?
He's like, I just want the boob.
He just wants to suck on something. What's up with you now, my dog? What's up? You good? What's going on?
Oh my
This is why I lock myself back there. Natalie has her closet cookies. I have my like. I don't even know. I just go hide.
Yeah.
I don't even eat cookies. I just hide.
I love it. It's okay.
Okay. Well, then I guess let's do this one more time.
Yeah, well, I have next Tuesday morning blocked. I literally have it all blocked
Cool.
off for the rest of the year, so we're good.
Okay. So let's do next Tuesday morning and see.
Okay. And we'll have a bit longer, and we'll do like an actual, like real life, like practice
Like-
one,
How it would actually be.
pretending like people are listening.
Yeah, exactly. People weren't in here, right? No, it's a session. Okay. God, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you enjoy your day.
Thanks. You too. Okay. Bye.
Bye.